Hello people, this is Sonic732 and welcome back to another part. Let's play Mario Luigi Superstar Saga. In last episode, we literally went to like 5 million places in one episode. And now we ended up getting massages from two sexy jellyfish ladies. I never thought I'd be saying that in my life. And anyway, now they're teaching us new tricks. Now, okay, as the power demonstration goes on during the screen, I want to talk about something. And this is something I surprisingly remember from last episode because usually whenever I try like saving topics for later episodes, I always end up forgetting. This time though, I remember I have to talk about this topic. So, you remember how when we walked into the massage parlor and we had to pay money to activate the cutscene, which triggers the jellyfish ladies being like, "Oh, you guys want to learn this new power up?" That's one complaint that I have with this, kind of design where you have to pay currency to get mandatory powers. And by the way, these, as far as I know, these power-ups are mandatory. You need them if you want to progress in the game. That's one design choice that I always felt was kind of dumb in RPGs or any video games in general, where like, you have to actively give money, like real currency that you worked hard to get and you could possibly use to buy items that will help you on your journey to get power-ups that will also help you on your journey, but are something that should be learned naturally rather than having to be paid for it. It's like saying like, you could jump in the game, and then for like an extra 200 coins you could jump a little higher in the game, and then for like an extra 300 or 400 coins you could jump even higher in the game. Yeah, higher jumps are always good, but there's something that should be learned naturally. Like in Kingdom Hearts, do I have to pay money to get the high jump? Do I have to pay money to get glide, dodge roll, stuff like that? No, I learned that naturally throughout the course of the game. Same thing should be, said with any kind of RPG that has those, moves that you could use in the overworld, like this game. Like, I don't want to have to pay money for an upgrade that I need to get past this game. It's stupid, and frankly, I'd rather be using my money to, buy other stuff like mushrooms, items, better equipment, stuff like that, yeah. And I mean, it also does punish people that don't really, manage their monies really well, and it kind of sucks. But I mean, thankfully though, as far as I know, this is the only time in the game that it happens, and I'm actually really glad that, like, like in a lot of other RPGs I played, there aren't any instances where I have to pay money to get power-ups, which is stupid. I mean, paying money for magic spells, that's a different story, because yeah, you pay money to get a magic scroll, you learn that magic scroll, makes sense, but for a power-up like this, no. It's something that you shouldn't do. But yeah, thank God this is all done. By the way, they kind of joke around where we have to pay 10,000 coins. If we had to pay 10,000 coins, I would probably just put this game down for a long time and just never go back to it. It's almost like that part in, what was that, Super Paper Mario, where like you break the vase by accident, and then you have to pay the guy off. I remember, I never had the game, but I remember Josh having the game. I remember him going through that particular section, and I just remember him, just what's it called, like hitting the same block over and over again. And I mean, it didn't look fun. It really did not look fun. And by the way, the powers we learned, we could actually move the boost statues with. Apparently, I don't think to, actually use the power up at this particular part. And I kind of just go on with the entire game. I kind of just go on, just keep looking around for solutions for a while. But yeah, I see nothing works over there, so I just go back. I try next spot. But either way, though, so back to what I was saying. So the jellyfishes joke around where you have to pay them money to what's it called, because they taught you these new moves, which is kind of stupid because we already had to pay money to get inside the massage parlor in general. But they joke around saying you have to pay $10,000, 10,000 coins, but since we don't have 10,000 coins, we have to get them 2 pearls, one red pearl, one green pearl. Where are the 2 pearls located? Conveniently right inside here. And yeah, by the way, this part kind of sucks. You have to time it really, really well, and then use Mario's fire dash to get past these rolling things. But I mean, once you figure it out, it isn't necessarily so hard. It's just the timing could be kind of strict. Like, right there, I just barely made it, but yeah. Even though we found the red pearl bean. Like, game, I get it that this is in the Bean Kingdom, so gotta make those bean puns. But Mushroom Kingdom, I don't think every rare thing in the Mushroom Kingdom is in the shape of a mushroom. I mean, I don't even know. But either way, though, by the way, I hate to admit this live on recording, but you guys just saw a jump cut right there, right? So I spent a while trying to figure out what exactly was I supposed to do. What I was supposed to do is I was supposed to do that. And now you guys know how to knock down those fat Goombas and move the boost statues. But I didn't know what I had to do, so I've resorted to drastic measures, guys. I had to use a guide. I'm pretty sure I just lost about, like, 10 subs right there because this Let's Play is not authentic anymore. When I cannot tell you how many Let's Plays I've had to do where I've had to resort to a guide because I had no idea what exactly I was doing. But yeah, so I had to use a guide. I won't hide any shame in that, sadly. Oh my gosh. I mean, once you figure out what to do, though, it isn't necessarily that hard. It's just a matter of, you utilizing the electricity move, which, by the way, that's what you're supposed to do. Apparently, I don't get the hit, and, I get attacked like 5 million times. Ugh. Oh my gosh. Okay. So while all this is going on, let me just try to find my topic I'm going to be talking about for this Let's Play, because, not this episode. Because, yeah, I always need that one topic where I could just, ride throughout the entire episode and just make a bunch of, segues. So gotta figure out what the topic could be. I mean, I have a topic, and I would totally talk about it, except I don't know who's watching this video. There could be some people out there that are watching this video that if they know that I have this, then I could probably get put in jail. But you know what? Screw it, whatever. I'm gonna say it anyway. I've been playing Horizon Zero Dawn. And yeah, you guys might be wondering, well, Chris, how come you're able to get the game, a couple days early? The game hasn't even come out yet. Well, let's just say I know places. I'm pretty sure I'm about to get DMCA takedown. Not DMCA takedown. I'm pretty sure I'm about to get copyrighted beyond belief by Guerrilla Studios and Sony for talking about a Sony game that's not even supposed to come out yet on a Nintendo video, but. Oh, yeah, crap. I really should just end it right there. Yeah. So, that's all you guys have to know. I've been playing Horizon Zero Dawn. It's a great game. Sony or Guerrilla Games or whatever. Just don't take this video down, please. Because I work hard to make these videos. Please don't. And plus, also, I'm saying your game is good. The game is good, by the way. So, no one has to worry about it. Horizon Zero Dawn is great. I'm pretty sure with the day one patch, you'll get even better. So, okay. Let me stop talking about it right now because I don't know who could be looking at this video. I mean, granted, I'm at the time of this recording, I'm only at like 1,200 something subs, so not a lot of important people should be watching this video. But let me just stop right there. Okay, so ignoring the conversation I have like the past minute and a half, I have nothing else to talk about. I can't believe I'm honestly. It's come to this. I have no other topics to talk about. Oh no. I mean, last episode I was talking about anime and stuff like that. I mean, I could continue talking about anime, but like, it's something I've been wondering, like, for a while now. Is like, why am I talking about anime during a Mario and Luigi Let's Play? Like, Mario and Luigi the series does have a lot of like anime tropes. Like, I'm pretty sure I point out like a lot during this Let's Play, but this Mario and Luigi are like the farthest thing away from anime. The only thing I could just say that's as much anime as it is for Mario Brothers is just the fact that they're made in Japan. That's the only like anime thing there probably is. But other than that, though, Mario and Luigi is not anime. I mean, what could be anime though? And honestly, I'm surprised I never. Oh my gosh, I'm surprised I never brought this up until right now. Honestly, but have you guys ever watched a series called Super Mario Bros. Z? Like, I know it has like a ridiculous title, and like it's a ridiculous show. But have you guys ever watched it? Because I remember back in like the early days of the internet, Super Mario Bros. Z was like such a great series. Like, if you guys don't know what it is, just imagine Mario Brothers meets Sonic meets Dragon Ball Z. And I know that sounds like such a stupid and bizarre idea, but the creator Adam Earthworm, he made that show work. But like, anyway, the show was pretty much like, it was basically just Mario Brothers meet Sonic the Hedgehog. So you have Mario, Luigi, I believe Yoshi was there too, and Sonic and Shadow, and they had to fight, I believe it was the forces of Bowser. I think Eggman was there too. I really forgot who the main villain of the show was. It's been a while since I've actually watched Super Mario Bros. Z. But like, I remember back on the early days of the internet, Josh showed me that Super Mario Bros. Z, and like, it was so cool. Like, the guy who made that little like Flash series, Alvin Earthworm, that guy knew what he was doing. The whole entire show was like in pixel art, but like the action sequences were so cool. And plus, also they also had like a lot of like Mario engines from like his history. Like, they had the Axum Rangers. Like, you guys remember the Axum Rangers? I'm pretty sure no one does, because I don't think any new I don't think any kid that was like a millennial has played Super Mario RPG. Well, if you guys ever play Super Mario RPG, which is the RPG for the SNES that's made by SquareSoft and it stars like Mario and Gino and people like that, yeah, they have a group of enemies in that game called the Axum Rangers. Think of them as the bootleg Power Rangers because that's, I guess, what they were trying to go with, the bootleg Power Rangers. But they brought them back for what's it called, Super Mario Bros. Z, and that action sequence is so cool and over the top. Holy crap! Like, if you guys haven't watched Super Mario Bros. Z, I really, really recommend it. But the sad thing about Super Mario Bros. Z is that I believe it only got until like 7 episodes. Because the whole show had like this overarching story. Like, it's supposed to be anime, so it has an overarching story. But I've heard lots of things of why the series was originally canceled. The most common thing is that Alvin Earthworm, he was stressed over this thing because, you know, making a flash animation with that much, you know, quality, it takes time. It isn't something that just happens over the course of a night or a couple days. You know, you have to literally put hours, days, months into all that stuff. And, you know, it could just be really taxing. And then apparently the community, at least this is what I've heard, the community just, they wanted the episode so badly that they started, you know, harassing Alvin Earthworm. And that's one thing that a lot of fans have to realize is that, you know, if you want the product to come out quicker and to be more high in quality, pressuring the creators isn't the way to go. You know, people have to work hard for this stuff, and that's something that apparently a part of the fan base got to Alvin Earthworm for, and as a result, he canceled the series. But I believe this was like 2 years ago. I think he revived the series. I'm not entirely sure, but I want to like look this up though because I'm actually really curious. Wait, Mario Bros. Z, because I think he rebooted it. Yeah, this was about. Yeah, this is like a year ago actually. Yeah. Wait. Yeah. Wait. When did this come out? Yeah, this was exactly 1 year ago. It's been 1 year already? Well, not already only? I swear, it seemed like this has been years in the making. Like, I swear I could have probably seen this in like 2015. Really? Wow. I'm actually, I'm so confused. Cause like I could have sworn that this Mario Bros. Z came out in like the reboot at least came out like 2015, 2014. Wow, I'm kind of shocked actually, very shocked. And oh, by the way, it got like 9 episodes in, I think. Yeah. I think it was 9 episodes. Then he canceled the show originally, and like the reboot, you know, as reboots go, it was pretty good. Like, you know, even though the show is rebooted and that the show does have new life, and I don't know when the second episode is going to come out, you know, I kind of wish that he continued on with the original series because, yeah, you know, I do get canceling the series because of the backlash and the amount of, like, effort it took to put into, like, each individual episode. But, you know, he already had a story there, and that's a lot of work just gone down the drain. And, you know, I hope that with the reboot, he at least continues it. Because, you know, I'm pretty sure everyone wants to know what happened during that final fight of the original series. But, I mean, only time will tell. But I'm not gonna lie, Mario Bros. Z, that was a really great flash animation. If you guys haven't seen that yet, I highly recommend you guys watch it. It's so cool, beautifully animated. And I honestly wouldn't be surprised if he was actually inspired by Monty Ohm. Because I don't know if you guys know who Monty Ohm is, but he's a guy that's from Rooster Teeth that like usually animates like a lot of fight scenes in Red vs. Blue and what's that other show called? Ruby. I just marathoned that show last week. But you know, his fight scene choreography is really great. I wouldn't be surprised if Alvin Earthworm was actually inspired by Monty Ohm's animations. But I mean, I don't know. I would totally ask Alvin Earthworm, except he probably doesn't watch these videos, and he's probably hard at work at Super Mario Bros. Z Episode 2. Oh my gosh, crap! My throat is really dry right now. I'm actually almost out of water too. Holy crap, this is not good. But yeah, by the way though, if you haven't been following the video, we are currently on the beach. Yeah, we're at the actual dungeon part of the beach, and these boomerang guys could seriously suck a big one because I hate them so much. The boomerang isn't annoying to dodge. It's just, you know, it's kind of hard to telegraph. Like, you know, it's not really hard to telegraph. I don't know. I just hate those guys. That's really the only I just don't like them. By the way, this part, it's kind of weird. So what you want to do is you want to, like, you know, you want Mario to get on top of Luigi, and you want to spin in the direction you want the platform to go. So if you want it to go to the right, you have to hit it from the left. If you want it to go to the right, you have to hit it. Wait, no. If you want to go to, if you want to go to the right, you have to hit it from the left. If you want to go to the left, you have to hit it from the right. Apparently, though, I don't realize that, and I accidentally goof, and I push it over there. And then I'm like, oh, crap, what did I just do? But, I mean, the good thing, though, is that once you leave the area and you come back, it does reset, which, oh, thank God. And plus, also, I'm also grateful that the enemies don't infinitely respawn. Because, you know, while grinding in any RPG is fun and all, you know, I think I mentioned this before, but Mario Luigi isn't an RPG where you necessarily need to grind. Unless you really, really, truly suck at this game. Grinding should be not an issue for you. You shouldn't have to worry about grinding your levels, which, honestly, I'm really thankful for. Because, I mean, while I don't mind grinding in any RPG, I mean, hell, I delayed Final Fantasy IV several months for just due to the fact that I needed to grind. But, you know, in Mario Luigi, this RPG, it's not like many other RPGs, as I've stated several times before. That, you know, it isn't a matter of, you know, who hits harder. Well, yeah, it does matter who hits harder. It's also a matter of, you know, dodging the attacks, knowing when to use the bro attack, stuff like that. Yeah, that's what this RPG is. And, you know, I will say I do like this approach they took for the RPG. Can't believe I'm still talking about. I'm talking about this now when I should have been talking about this back when Let's Play started. Because I'm pretty sure right now I think I've gotten all my opinions out of this game. Like, this game isn't really hard to, like, you know, it's not really hard to form any opinions on it, because this is an RPG. So whether or not you like battles randomly encounter, not really randomly encounter, more like you could find them on the overworld, but whether or not you like grinding, whether or not you like semi-repetitive battles, that will determine whether or not you like Mario Luigi Superstar Saga. Personally, I like this game. I really do like this game so far, but you know, if you're not into this kind of stuff, then yeah, you're kind of out of luck. And yeah, right now, I'm like 3 minutes away from the end of this episode, and I officially ran out of stuff to talk about. Going back to Super Mario Bros. Z, though, yeah, I'm just trying to stall for time, by the way. But going back to Super Mario Bros. Z, I can't believe it took me this long to talk about that series, because, you know, considering that, when Alberto was making the series, he used sprites that were based on the, Mario and Luigi series, actually. Like, you know, when you look at the games, the sprites are actually pretty much ripped out from Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga and the Sonic Advance series, which, you know, oh yeah, by the way, I did mention that Sonic was in the series, yeah. I don't know why Sonic is there, to be honest. I mean, Sonic has some really cool fight scenes, though. He had some really awesome stuff. But other than that, though, I don't really know why Sonic is in the series. I mean, it's not called Mario and Sonic Ball Z, but I mean, whatever. Yeah. Oh my gosh, crap! I'm officially out of topics. Couldn't have picked the worst time to run out of topics. I mean, on the bright side, though, we're kind of almost done with this dungeon. I think we should be ending this pretty soon. Oh, shoot, the land shark. I think this is actually where we ended, because, yeah, this land shark fight, oh my gosh. The land sharks, they could really eat one. Okay, so by the way, this is the deal with the land sharks. Sometimes whenever the land shark approaches you, it can either be one of two things. It can either be a cheap that has a flipper attached to it, which in my case it was the first land shark that came to me, or it could actually be a real land shark and you can get bitten, and that's no fun. The good thing though is that if it's an actual land shark, then you could pretty much hop on it and score a free hit on it. Sorry, I just choked on saliva back there. But the good thing though is that once both of them expose who they are, they won't switch around. So the top one will pretty much always be whatever appeared to be the first time, and the bottom one, same thing. So like for me, for example, the bottom one is the cheap, so it'll always be the cheap. The top one is the land shark, so it'll always be the land shark. So the good thing though is that, you know, if I time my jump right, I get the hit, and it does a lot of damage, and I love that so much. Alright, so if I'm smart, yeah, I take out the land shark in general, and that has to suck though, dying inside the ground. Holy crap. It's like, you have to stay on the ground, but then when you die, it's like all the soil just comes to you, and like you start drowning underground. It's weird. It's weird. It's a fate worse than death, honestly. I feel bad for those cheap land shark things. Nah, actually, I really don't. And okay, I believe this is the final fight of the episode, because this episode is about 20 minutes and 10 seconds. So oh yeah, by the way, I got really lucky with that. Oh wait, they do switch around, but I mean, it's easy to tell who's who. Yeah, even though they switch around, and I feel like a big liar for saying they don't switch. But even though even though they switch around, you should still know who's who. So I mean, other than that though, that's pretty much all the basics for the land sharks. Not really that hard enemies to beat. And 74, holy crap. And okay, this stupid boomerang Koopa thing. I don't even know what these guys are. They're like storks. Well, I mean, they look like Koopas, but I still have no idea what they are. Okay, well, we win, and Luigi levels up. Yeah. Okay, so this episode should be ending really, really soon. So let's see. We level up the BP. We get the +5. Yeah. And the episode's done. So guys, if you like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, do you want. And next time on Super Mario Brothers, I almost said Super Mario Brothers Z. I almost said that. I'm gonna go kill myself after this episode. In the next episode of Mario Luigi Superstar Saga, we're gonna be continuing more on the beach and hopefully find that Bean piece. So, peace out, peoples, and I can't believe I almost called this Super Mario Brothers Z.